Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm over here ready to do this read for you guys. It's going to be for the collective, okay? Not the global collective, but the small collective that is on this soul family journey. Take the messages as they resonate. Don't try to force it. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Sometimes things can be reversed, but for the most part, I can get pretty specific. So pay attention. All right. So ancestors and spirit guides and angels of the highest order, I call you into my sacred space here today, and I ask that you use me as a divine conduit to decipher and deliver an accurate message for the soul family here. What's going on with the collective? You guys make sure you subscribe. Subscribing to this channel is going to help me start attracting more people that are aligned with this energy. It's also going to help me start picking up on messages. Also be mindful of any other energies that you subscribe to. There's power in that. Okay, so what's going on here? Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest order. What's the message that you have? What's the message that you have for our viewers here? Okay, so I've really been picking up on this. It's not a coincidence because I just had a download about this today. There's some type of brain injury. I heard somebody's dealing with a brain tumor, but I'm hearing there is something is going, man. Our soul family is going through there's some brain damage. There's some issues in the brain. Okay, there's some cognitive dysfunction here that primarily started happening around the time of the eclipse because a lot of stuff got magnified, but I'm seeing a lot of psychological brain development issues here. Tell me more. That is causing people to self-sabotage and have a very pessimistic outlook on life. It's a brain imbalance. Tell me more. It's going on with a lot of the soul family that is trying to wake up. They're asking for things that they're not ready for, and even though it's a good intention and it means well, there is some serious issues dealing with the brain specifically that is causing an issue for somebody's manifestation abilities. Tell me more. Someone here needs to create more healthy boundaries and start creating more organization in their life. Tell me more. Tell me more about this brain injury. What's this? Right? Like somebody's brain is just like it's thinking so many things. It keeps on like this fight or flight response. It just keeps going and going. It's very overactive. It doesn't know when to log off. And it's stopping from this person to create the things they really want to create. So it's a mental disorder. This is disorder because what somebody's soul really wants to do, they can't do it. They can't do these things because there literally is some cognitive issue. And I'm really picking up on it's not just mental, it's a physical issue here in the brain. There's a dysfunction here. Tell me more. I'm also getting that the ancestors are becoming aware of this and they're trying to clear this out because it looks like there's not enough helping hands. It's like the collective soul family that I'm attracting here. The message to you is that you need to understand most of us are really messed up. Most of us don't have assistance when it comes to mental health. Most of us don't understand the subconscious mind and these blockages because it's just like whatever community most of the people originated in this soul family group, it was never prioritized. So it's like literally like the energy of like something recently around the solar eclipse. It was a lot of unstable and stuff that happened and a lot of behaviors that were really shocking. And this is due to a gradual process of people's issues coming to the surface. It's being forced to come to the surface because something needs to happen here. There needs to be more awareness on this. Because I'm just seeing a lot of people that is failing miserably and it has to do with some brain injuries. Tell me more. And it's like these people, like, they don't know how to ask for it. It's like I'm really picking up on a lot of soul family that are self-sabotaging situations for them, and they aren't even in control. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know why they're doing it. They're just acting like an animal, and they don't even know how to even ask for help. It's just like they have to forget. They just gotta, man, I like, excuse my language, I destroy things. I just do this. I'm retarded. I just do this stuff. Like, no, you're not just doing it. You're doing it because there's something going on with your cognitive abilities, and you don't have access to a conscious mind that's going to correct you. So you don't know why you're doing this, but there are energies that are coming through. I'm picking up on in the astral. There has been a call. Somebody who has seen this type of behavior is connected to these energies in the spiritual realm that are about to start making some moves and assisting this soul family, because it's just it to the extent of how many people are self-sabotaging when they're this close to coming out of karmic cycles. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. It's literally like y'all are almost at the finish line and you go backward, and it's like you're in a state of amnesia. Like, these people, it's so disheartening. It's hurtful to those who can see, but they don't see yet. And it's not that they necessarily did anything wrong. It's just the line of generational trauma that they have come from. It's really hard to see. They're still trying to figure out stuff. So I'm really getting that I'm hearing there's a healing team, and I'm hearing Anubis has something to do with this healing team. And I'm also getting that Anubis has something to do with the specific soul family. It's underworld energy. So if underworld energy resonates with you, there is a healing signal that's being emitted to those on this frequency that's going to allow them to be in a place to heal and get this. Like, I'm really seeing in people's sleep right now that are part of this soul family in the underworld. In their sleep, they are getting visits from their elevated ancestors, and they're doing some type of spiritual surgery on them. Okay? Because it's like, if we don't, like, the ancestors and the elevated ancestors on the other side, they're looking at it as, if we don't start intervening and helping them, they're not going to be able to cross over. Like, they see the traps here, which is why they're helping us. You know what I mean? Because it's not like this is on purpose. This is just due to traumatic events that the average person of the regular capacity can't figure out. Okay? So get ready to maybe have some dreams here and to start seeing a change in your brain, and also to be open to that. Tell me more. Right, because you guys are being guided out of the matrix. Y'all don't understand that the matrix actually is an emulation of one's mental state. So in order for them to get you out of there, they have to kind of tinker with your current mental state, so you don't keep going backward. You don't, because that's what a lot of these traps are, is for you to go backward. So there's definitely divine intervention going on for Underworld soul family here. Tell me more. And it looks like a lot of things are going to start getting easier. And they want this soul family to know, they want y'all to know, if things started going left and right during the time of the eclipse, that's just because a lot of stuff were highly emphasized. A lot of energies that have always been there got just extremely magnetized, extremely extreme. But they want you to know but yeah, they want you to know that this was for a reason, because I'm also getting that there is a certain time frame for a specific soul family group to start moving. So this eclipse energy actually kind of, it was really intense, but it's almost like it needed to be really intense for intense healing to be activated now. And now we're out of the stage of all of this chaos and not understanding what's going on, and like, Mayday, what's going on to everybody? Why is everybody losing a job? Why is everybody fighting? Why is all this going on? It's because time is getting faster. Ancestors and spirit guides can't rush you, but time is literally getting faster. I think I'm really picking up on Emerald Tablet energy and Thoth. I literally see him right now teaching. He's a teacher, and he's saying the closer we get to returning to source and our original body of consciousness, the faster time is going to get. So a lot of you guys don't have the time anymore. You literally don't have the time to screw around and be messing with these karmic energies, and you don't have as much time as you did before, because now we're graduating, and when you graduate, everything gets faster. It's like turning into a little kid again, and you're about to leave your body. That's when time gets really fast. So it's like they had to happen with the solar eclipse for things to be highly dramatic. It needed to be highlighted in order for this healing experience to be quicker, if I'm making any sense. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else do you guys have for our soul family here, our underworld soul family here? I'm seeing a lot of broken hearts. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing a lot of broken hearts here and failed relationships, but it's so like y'all are going through this because it's creating boundaries, needed boundaries. Okay. I'm also seeing somebody's gonna get out of some type of legal issue. I'm seeing a lot, man. I don't know what's going on with the underworld soul family. It's like a lot of these energies here are dealing with legal issues. I'm really getting something in the judicial system. I'm really getting a lot of people stepping into their sovereign status here, learning certain tribes here, getting downloads, changing names, getting out of the U.S. citizenship status. I'm really hearing sovereignty, and I'm at the same time as I'm hearing sovereignty, I'm seeing ships. Sovereignty and ascension go hand in hand. Okay, so I'm seeing that is what is awaiting a lot of people here. Tell me more. What else do y'all have to say? Right, y'all need to just go ahead and accept this healing energy, okay? A lot of people need to accept healing energy. I'm seeing that somebody might have some heart problems here. I'm hearing heart palpitations. There's a lot of anxiety coming to the surface, but they're saying you have to just ride it and become aware of it. There is no more self-coding mechanisms. A lot of y'all that are about to be reaching this point of awareness and ascension, you are going to be forced to let go of things that normally made you comfortable of. Like you were comfortable doing these things, whether it's a medication. That's another thing I was getting about this brain issue. There's a lot of people in our soul family that have been self-medicated, and they were set up to be medicated on certain things at a very young age. And it's like they become so used to, like, oh, if I freak out, I take this. Oh, I'm not right, I don't know what's wrong with me, so let me take this. And they don't understand, yes, in your 3D world that is accepted, and you might have been able to take that and get away and put a bandage over it. But the closer you get to ascending back home, you cannot have this in your genetics. You cannot have this medication. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to influence somebody to stop taking their medication. That is not the intention of this reading. But what I'm picking up on is for a particular soul group that is going to be graduating and leaving and exiting their bodies and exiting this matrix. You cannot have some of these substances. I don't know specifically which ones, but there are some that are too heavy for the body to be able to cross over. Okay. And really what it's doing is people are not seeing there's entities inside of these medications or whatever these attachments are that they're using to that they think is helping them get through the process. It can even be marijuana. I'm really seeing some type of crystal in marijuana. It's not even what you think it is anymore. Y'all have to let all that go. It just let it go. It's not this is a new energy of allowing. You need to start allowing stuff to come to the surface. You can't keep putting a band-aid on it. It needs to come to the surface so you can fully release it and see where it's stemming from. It's usually 9 times out of 10 coming from some type of open childhood wound. Okay, and before I close, let me just see what else I pick up on. Is there anything else y'all want to tell us, ancestors and spirit guides? Oh yeah, man, I'm picking up on anger. I'm getting for the month of May, And next month it's gonna be a lot of repressed, the Soul Family. Man, what's going on with the Underworld Soul Family? Y'all got a lot of anger. I'm really picking up on the masculines. I'm really picking up on Dogon Akkad ancestry in that are parts of this Underworld Soul Family that have anger, but that, okay, y'all's ancestors didn't look at anger the same way that you're viewing anger while you're speaking in the English language. They saw anger as an energy that is untamed, primordial energy. So this anger needs to come out because 9 times out of 10, it manifested into some type of behavior change or some type of self-sabotaging event because the energy could not be channeled correctly. So there's a lot of corrections going on, okay? Specifically, I'm not trying to be get on men, but I'm really picking up on a lot of masculines releasing anger that comes from open childhood wounds. Go with the flow. Push yourself every day for anything you might be using to cope with this, and take less and less of it if you are taking your ascension process seriously, because it can't go with you. I'm not to say which substances, I don't know, but I'm seeing for a good group of people here, there were specific substances for you that were purposely placed in your life by entity attachments that have an attachment to the drug. The artificial drug or whatever this is that you have been using, it wasn't by chance. It was set up for you because they didn't want you to wake up to your real potential. So you have to untrick your mind to think this is better, this is good for me. It's not. You're being set up. Some of you might be getting to a point of your gifts where you're seeing the entities literally try to set you up and they will attack you. I'm seeing some TIs here. There's a lot of TIs in this soul family group. A lot of TIs keep getting attacked before they end up doing some type of form of relapse to something, okay? So all in all, you guys, accept this healing energy. Get ready to keep bettering yourself. Get ready to keep letting go of these attachments so you can move forth and not be bound to the ways of this world, and find your sovereignty and freedom, okay? All right. Love y'all.